good morning, afternoon, whatever time it is. Every day is not gonna feel great and amazing. And I'm trying to snap out of that mindset. I kind of woke up and I was just feeling, I wouldn't say sad, but just like lack of motivation, which I know is not permanent. And that's why I want to get to the point where I can do the non-negotiables, the habits, despite how I feel. I'm not at that point yet. A lot of my actions are emotionally driven. The procrastination, the putting stuff off, even the not doing my habits in general. It's like when I don't feel like doing something, I usually don't do it, which isn't good. You can't. Emotions aren't everything on this journey. The ability to do what needs to get done, because here's my theory: working out, right? We're going running. We're doing strength training. We're doing habits. A lot of those days, yes, you might feel hype. You might feel like, yes, I got this. But then there will be days where you will not. Like every part of you will just not want to do it. And those are the days that you really have to do it. And the whole point of life is suffering, like the Buddha said, and suffering is a part of life. I think we learn a lot through suffering. We learn a lot through pushing past stuff that it's like studying, right? No one wants to study, but to get where we want to get to, we have to study. We have to go through stuff we don't want to do. Not the not everything in life is going to be these good feelings. And if you can master the dark, if you can master the darkness in you, if you can master those negative emotions and do what needs to get done, then you've mastered life. You've mastered that part of your brain that is always seeking that pleasure. And I'm not saying life has to be suffering. Yes. But I think by doing what needs to get done and going through the suffering, there's this peace at the end that is indescribable that many people who don't go through it don't really get to experience. They feel lost. They feel just complacent. And I think David Goggins talks about how there's people who have plenty of money, a huge job, an amazing family, an amazing wife, husband, everything, and they feel empty inside. And because they feel like they're missing something. And I think by going through suffering or just having a small part of the day where you're doing things you don't necessarily feel like doing, at the end of it's just peace. I don't know. I find it. Um, that lady was looking at me weird, like I'm filming this baseball game, except I'm not filming myself. Anyways, I've had so um the family I work with. Um, I'm a nice person, right? I'm always gonna be a nice person. I'm always gonna drop everything I'm doing to help out. And so the family I work with, she asked like, "Well, you want to pick? Can you help pick up this cat food that's on the way?" And then she said, "Oh, you don't need to. It's 2 days. Like I can pick it up in 2 days." I'm like, "Sure, why not? Like I got you." So I picked up the cat food, and then yesterday during work, someone else called, someone's mother, who I remember picking her up from the airport. This friend who I used to play basketball with, worked on a weed farm with in Oregon. Long story. But yeah, his mother called. I didn't answer because I didn't know the number, but then she left a voicemail from Peru. Really, really nice lady. And I was like, man, I don't know. I don't like driving. It's a 2 hour drive to the airport and then a 2 hour drive back. And I'm like, can she get an Uber? But then Uber's super expensive. So I'm like, yeah, I'll help. I'll help. So it's Thanksgiving. I'm gonna with the person's mom. We're gonna pick up the person 2 hours away and then 2 hours back. It's gonna be dark on the way back, and I really don't like driving, but I do. I do. I don't know. When people ask for help, I'm always there to help. I am a reliable and dependable person. Um, and yeah, I didn't want her to drive because, like, I don't know. She's in her 70s, 60s. I don't know. I'm like, I'll drive. I got you. So that's gonna happen Thanksgiving, and then picked up the cat food today. Um, Apparently his ride didn't come this morning, so she had to drive him to the sanctuary. Then hopefully there's a ride back, or else I'll have to pick him up, which is a 30-minute drive for that. I get paid Wednesday, so whew, that's exciting. That's been going down a little bit. I haven't been the best with spending. My Amazon Prime account yearly thing just took it out of my bank, and I wasn't expecting that, but so that's low. My two trading accounts are not low. That's going up. I don't want to take money from my trading account into my bank. I want to grow those. Um, but yeah, life's not always going to be sunshine and roses, and I want to document that. I want to document that not every day is going to be hype. I want to change. I want to like get out of the ruts as much as possible, and the sadness and just the emptiness, because you can also stay in there longer than you can. It's like there's a balance to feel it and to like transmute it, get out of it, feel like make it go its full circle, and then there's numbing and like trying to like not feel it, which is bad also, which is bad. Um, but yeah, just kind of trying to, since I'm feeling this way, the challenge is when I get off work tonight to really knock out my 7 miles and push-ups and pull-ups, because it was day one yesterday, it'll be day two today, and I'm like, I can't seem to get that momentum. So I need at least like 2 weeks of a run streak and push-up and pull-up streak to get some momentum. And here's the thing, I know I focus a lot on habits, but you gotta think, habits create who you are. A guy that works out, a guy that does push-ups, a guy that meditates. Like, habits make you who you are. So yeah. I got a live stream. I really do have to live stream. I still need a lot of watch hours, and December's coming up. So what am I at? I'm at like 3,970 or something. So we're chipping away, but live streams are the way to go. Anyways, thanks for watching. If you made it this far, comment mango, because mango is my favorite fruit. What's your favorite fruit? Curious, because mango is my favorite fruit, which I haven't had mango in a while. Anyways, Thanksgiving's coming up. I'm not really celebrating it. My family's coming over, but we're just gonna be watching, eating. Yeah, I think that's pretty much it for today. NoNutNovember's coming to a close. I don't know. I just feel like some days I just don't feel like being social. Anyways, peace.